はい、どうも、お待たせいたしました。はい、では、次のタイトルが、ザ・カース・オブ・モンチアラン。カテゴリーがエニッパー・メガ・モンチで、プラットフォームがPC となっておりますが、こちらも、解説の方がいらっしゃらないタイトルとなっております。さすがに、有識者の方いらっしゃらないですよね。チャット欄に。まあ、知ってるってレベルでもいいのでチャット欄の方で解説とかをしてもらえると助かるなと思います。もちろん前に出て話してもらっても全然いいんですけど。で、このタイトル僕は遊んでないんですけど、なんとジャパニーズリストリームの司会ではもうね、過去に2回ぐらいあの、担当したことがあるんで、どういうゲームかは知ってます。ストーリーは知りません。司会やっただけで詳しい判定になるとしたら、ちょっとそれは、どうなんでしょうね。ゲームの形式としては、ポイントクリック型というか、画面の中で調べたいところをクリックして、なんやかんやすると先に進めるみたいな感じのゲームなんで、見たらわかるんですけど、ゲーム性については多分見たらすぐわかるんですけど、ストーリーがね、追っかけられないんですよね。当たり前のようにテキスト送りが早いので、どういうことをやってるのかっていうのが把握できないんです。じゃあ、こっちもちょっと調べますか。ザカース。
We are raising money for P Fund, specifically their Transcend campaign. Their Transcend campaign donations go to the Transcend Fund, which is a community fund.
で、メガモンチも入れたら不満は出てきますが、これは。
Trans-serving organizations can apply to this fund, and their applications are reviewed and ranked by peer volunteers from the region. 90% of all donations go directly to the organizations, and 10% is used by P Fund to recruit, train, and run the peer-based grant review process and grant distribution software.
通常モード、ノーマルモードとメガモンティモードっていうのがあって、で、今回はこのメガモンティの方を走るということらしく、で、攻略のとこを見ても、メガモンティと通常とで、ステージの構成変わってないんで、単純に難易度の話なんだろうなと。
Alright, and with that, we are ready to throw it over with Hobtor for the Curse of Monkey Island. The floor is yours.
どこがどう難しいかなとわからないですけどね。
Hello, hello. Welcome. This is the
画面来るの早かったな、今回。
We're going to be running Mega Monkey Percent, and with me today is Gooby. Gooby.
Hello, good to see you all. This is going to be a really quick game. There's going to be a lot going on. So this is a very cool point-and-click speedrun. I think we can just jump right into it here, or
Yeah. All right. Do you want to give the countdown?
yeah, for sure. We'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, good luck. All right.
よし。
So
いきなり始まるじゃん。グッドラックです。
he's actually a bad pirate. So we're gonna insult him, and this pirate is going to cry because of that. So yeah, he's trying to sell us. We're not interested in sales types, and then yeah, just goes crying. We're gonna get his plastic hook. This fight, it's just gonna go at this pace. So we're just gonna.
で、大砲調べて、狙い定めて、撃つ。目標をセンターに入れて撃つ。 まあ、ご覧の通りですね。こんな感じで、話が進んでいく。
All right.
So, did the cannonball minigame here. So we got a few other things we got to do. So we're
で、
gonna
特定のところで、キーアイテムを使うと、まあ、話が先に進むとか、どっかの場所で立てたフラグ
maybe make sense. Probably not. So we cut the rope.
のおかげで先に進めるようになったとか、まあ、そういったのがたくさんあるゲームで
We're
す。
gonna get
まあ、今のところ何やってるかは、まあ、わかりやすいかな。
through there. So a really cool thing about this game, you can just skip through a lot of cutscenes, dialogue, and things. So there's going to be a lot of like cursor movement and optimizing for like where you place cursors throughout.
で、まあ、こんな感じで一気に場面転換するんですよ。何が起こったんやって感じで、ちょっと混乱するんですよね。だから、もう過去に司会やった時は、これで理解するのやめたんですよ。もう、流れに身を任せようと。
Providing a lot of the commentary here.
Yeah, no problem. There's a lot of
これ追っかけるの無理だと。
remembering a lot of where you're in the story too. So now we're here with a fortune teller.
あ、これもしかしてクロック
The
く
fortune
ん、
teller is like,
さっ
"Hey,
きの
your girlfriend was
違う。
Stone. Did you
さすがに
leave her
違
on
う。
the beach?" And it was like, "Oh, we kind of did, didn't we?" So now we're going. So she got stolen. So we're trying to help her. So she was got turned into
こ
gold.
う、
We're trying to
セリフ出るんですよ。一瞬だけ出るんで、本当にわかんない。どこに今向かおうとしているのか。
We're gonna be getting some paste. We're gonna be getting some gum. This gum, it's gonna be coming handy later. Use it with the gumball machine here. Have some gum. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. There's also a theme in this game where Guybrush is just a terrible person.
Yeah.
So
一応さっきの海賊船でなんやかんやしてたところがパート1らしくて、今パート2をやっ
One
てる。
good thing. Later in the run.
we do one good
Yeah, we have our one good deed. Okay, so we're trying to recruit these 3 pirates to be part of our pirate crew. We have to do all different things.
で、
for them.
パート3まであるんですけど、でもどうもパート2が長いんですよね。
He's got a
こ
gold
う
tooth. We can
でも
get
ストー
him.
リー読んでるんですけど、もう無駄にパート2だけな、あ、違うな、パート3と4と、あ、6まであるのか。
Yeah, we put
6まであって、2
so
と
this pirate.
Okay, it's done.
Yeah.
4がめっちゃ長い。
I know, one cutscene. So yeah, that pirate then, yeah, they get all their hair chopped off because of that. So
Okay, I'm gonna do this a little slow.
that's a very hard piece of movement there. Just lining up the cursor just right and at different points when
で、
you're
3発したのどこだ？これどこだ？
It's definitely a run where it's
も
accessible
うこれどこの話なんだろうってのを調べてる間にもどんどん話が進んでいくんで、もう
learn and add.
考えるのをやめましょうか。
You get eaten by a snake, as you do.
Yeah, you get eaten by a snake all the time.
Yeah, I got eaten by a snake today.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, we all got just eaten by a snake.
Yeah.
So we make some syrup here. So use
It makes
flour.
syrup of Ipecac.
There we go.
That seems logical.
So done with that. So got another puzzle here. So we are going to use these balloons. This rock.
風船を 買っ
Yeah,
て
then top
笛を
here. Because we can't move because we're in the quicksand. All right.
Here we go.
わからない。なんか埋まってたと思ったら急に別のシーンに。
Everything's making perfect sense. We're gonna do
Eh.
this person, just because you know he has a gold tooth. We want it.
Yep. All right, we give the jawbreaker this guy. Excuse me, I incorrect earlier, but yes. So he, yeah. So you see the tooth right there in the bubble. So we're gonna pop it.
I don't think he'd like.
Oh,
Ooh, I
it's okay.
misclicked.
That's okay.
I would have had the cycle too.
It's tough to get some of those cycles. So a little time loss, unfortunately, but that's okay. We're cruising really well.
Yeah.
So we get the gold tooth here. We're also, we're gonna just use these bugs we got here. That's gonna open up,
Yeah.
get our club card. We get a cool membership later. Gonna
Yeah.
get a lot
Yep.
of other things too.
We'll be visiting the club in a little bit.
So the puzzle here is called like panning for gold because you blow a bubble, it's gonna go out the window, and then it's gonna land in a pile of mud, and then you pan for it that way. So that's the idea there. So
Yeah, I
普
feel like
通に攻略するにしてもアイテム多すぎて難しそうですよね。
in the point and click world.
どこ何使えばいいんだって。
It's like it doesn't make any sense.
there are some moon logic kind of puzzles in this game. You really have to think of all the different solutions. So we're gonna blow up a tree. Don't worry about it. Nothing happened. We're all fine.
Yep,
Everything's
yep.
fine. Yep.
You didn't see anything.
All right. So we're gonna have the banjo off. We're gonna kind of lock in here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take some notes too.
4,
4,
5, 1, 4, 5, 1.
5. Yep. Okay.
Save, Steve, save.
3 rounds of this.
1, 1, 5,
Okay.
4, 1, 1, 5, 4.
2. Yep. Last one.
1, 1, 4, 1, 1, 4,
4.
1, 1, 4, 4,
5.
5, 1.
1.
What was it after 4, 4?
4, 4,
5, 1.
There
Thank
we
you.
go. Yep, no problem. There we go. That's why we have notes.
Yeah.
There we go. We got through the banjo. So there's going to be some banjo violence here.
Hmm?
Obviously take this pistol because we're trying to play off this guy like a banjo off, but we just destroy the banjo. We're like, no, we're not going to beat this guy in a banjo off. So we just menacingly go like,
I'll
just
need 2 more sailors.
use it and just honestly look at him like that. And we're done.
I'll need 1 more sailor
Okay,
for
so we got 2 pirates on our pirate crew now. We got that guy with the banjo off. We gave the gold to the guy kind of in the back.
We actually just showed it to him. He just wanted
Oh,
to
you
know
just-
we had
Oh
gold.
yeah, oh that's right. It's just have gold. Excuse me. Okay, so Hobtor is going for a bit of movement tech here. Looks like he got it. Awesome. So Hobtor is now moving while he's in a menu. So that's going to save actually quite a few seconds there. So good job that he got
The
that.
plug is
So
all
then
tasty now.
he's going to move by that waterfall, and we can do event stuff with this boat over here. We can get to that. So saves quite a bit of time compared to walking all the way over to the boat. So right here, we're going to get tarred and feathered.
Oh, tarred.
Now- We're tarred and feathered. So, and now there's going to be a guy
何これ何
who thinks we're an evil chicken demon. So we're
Yeah,
going to go...
We're gonna terrorize this man some more.
Yep, and then that. So we get whacked and we're back. We just end up on the pirate ship. So we give this book over here. We're out eating. So
Now we own this ship.
Yep. So
Yep, that ship is ours now after using that book on that big ape.
yep. So we've got a few important things. So we've got our pirate crew. We've got our ship. We need to find a lane. So we're gonna go to the beach here. So and if we gotta go to the beach, we gotta get some towels here.
I've got
So normally you'd think we could just go across the beach over there, but the sand is too hot, so we actually need to get the towels wet. The cabana boy leaves. We get some oil.
Yeah, we do something mean to him.
So, yeah. Again, Guybrush not being particularly great. This song though.
Yeah, it is a bit of a jam here.
Yeah.
Okay, the next part is kind of interesting. We're actually going to do an intentional misclick to save time.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna get
Open
that.
this, we're going to do that, and that's the wrong thing to do, but you can skip the movement.
Which any small ways you can skip movement, Guybrush movement cycles is pretty big.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
guy. Oh,
Oop,
yeah,
I did
Yeah.
it the wrong way.
Oh, you're good. You're good. We're kind of tricking a trickster here. So that guy who's sunbathing on the beach, he actually has a map tattooed on his back. So we're trying to get a copy of that. So we got to do some steps for that. So we get some dye here, and
Yeah. Now, if you've been naughty, I will make you watch the cutscene.
don't do it. Don't do it.
I think you've been nice.
Okay, good. So there's the map. There you go. So we took it off. So all right. So now so Elaine is right there in the middle. So we got to get X marks the spot because this is a pirate game. So just click in the correct order here, and then we just put some grease on these cannonballs. Nothing bad happens because.
Yeah,
of
don't
that.
worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
No.
We're skipping it.
I'm glad it had.
Yeah, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
So.
nothing bad happened.
Everything is fine.
Everything's fine. Nobody got injured.
No, not at all. Nope. So Elaine is there. So this would be where the pirate song would have been. We didn't get that met,
Yes, Mr.
unfortunately.
Manager.
But we are into our
Easy
second
ship.
phase of the run here. So this is going to be our pirate insult battle. So.
And yes, we're cheating.
Yes, don't worry about it. So this is kind of a call and response system here. So throughout this, Hobtor is kind of rolling for RNG. We're trying to get 8 unique insults here. So there's going to be each a unique call and response for every insult. We're trying to be a boss pirate here. Actually, the guy who got the hair all chopped off from earlier at the barber shop. So we're going to be going in and out. It doesn't matter if we necessarily win or lose these fights. It's about the insults we're getting. So Hobtor here we've got notes here just on which insults correspond to which responses, and we're gathering them for that fight. We're trying to get 8, so you could go lower if you wanted to be risky, but that's, it's unlikely that you would beat the boss fight because of that. So this is going to be a consistent amount with 8. It should go okay. There's still the chance we could get unlucky.
And we're at 4 right now, so now would be a good time for any announcements if you have any.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I have a $25 donation from Bundles317 who says, donate to P-Fund and get a pirate dance? Deal. Good luck with your run, Hobtor. Here's the sub 30. And with that, that puts us at 2/3 of the way for that pirate dance incentive. So we need to get that met before the end of this run here, y'all. So we are just 1/3.
パイレーツダンス。
You do not want to miss the pirate.
あ、ビットでパイレーツダンスっていうのがあって、それが、
How many do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
それがあと25ドル入れば、やりますよと。
Yeah, so this is just rolling for RNG basically.
Yeah, just continuing the roll for it. Still getting some insults here. So if it's the I am rubber, you are glue, those are ones that we just need to roll through. Those are ones that we won't, those aren't call and responses necessarily. So fabricated. So that's one that we got, so that's going to progress us. Annihilated.
That's the one we have by default.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
Okay, that's a new one.
All right, while we're insult farming, can I tell you all a little bit about what we're doing and raising charity for?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so Midwest Speedfest is supporting P-Fund's Transcend campaign. The Transcend campaign donations go towards their Transcend Fund, which is a community fund of donations restricted to supporting trans and LGBT serving organizations in the Upper Midwest. Trans Plus serving organizations can apply to this fund, and their applications are reviewed and ranked by peer volunteers from the region. 90% of all donations go directly to these organizations, and 10% is used by P-Fund to recruit, train, and run the peer-based grant review process and grant distribution software. So not only is money going directly to supporting trans and LGBT people in the Upper Midwest, but also laying the groundwork for training our community in the future.
I think we actually have all of these.
I think so. I believe with where we're at too, we'll need to close that pirate dance, unfortunately. So yeah. But appreciate all the donations towards it as well, though.
Let's just
We
show
can
what
do-
happens when we beat one.
Let's see. Yeah, why don't we do that? There we go.
So then a new pirate shows up.
Yeah, so you can get other kind of pirates in this. So there's a bunch of different ones you can fight. It's kind of to help with getting like other call and responses and that. So
You're stupid.
yeah, what did we get? Here? Oh, the Caribbean.
Yeah, we already have that one.
Okay, yep.
If I can step in right here real quick. Again, we still have not that much time left to meet the Pirate Dance incentive. It's coming up real soon. So make sure you get your donations in and mark that as your incentive to make sure it goes towards that as well. Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting bad RNG here. This is actually probably about the worst I've gotten.
Yeah, kind of getting unlucky there.
I'm Guy. Don't make.
Oh, no, we're just trying to find one. I can just do this.
You're ugly. That's the work. I'll
But
Okay,
yeah,
that's a new one.
but yeah, it should be closed right now, actually,
When
for the
your father
incentive.
first
So.
What ye be want? I'm Guy. Don't make. I'll help.
うん、わからない。行く先々で負けてるけどいいのかこれって感じなんけど。
Yep, where are we at right now?
I think that was 7. We can double check.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, we're at 8.
We're at 8? Okay, yep.
Yep. Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna go into our boss pirate fight here.
Gotta wait
So
for
let's
him to
see,
show
come on.
up.
There we go. All right.
Here for another.
So hopefully this is gonna go well.
Your body will be rotted and
We've got a good likelihood that all our insults would be enough for this fight, but
With your breath.
That's not guaranteed.
it's not guaranteed, but
You
it's
are
a very good
disgraced.
chance. So
At least my.
nothing else is.
Oh, we don't have that one.
we don't have
Well,
that. Okay.
oh.
Putrefy.
My skills with it.
Venerated. The fabricated?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Too bad they're all.
What do we
I
got?
give you a choice.
Decapitated.
With your breath.
Oh, no, that was the wrong one.
no.
Your stench would make an outhouse.
Is that fumigated?
I know, switch to
I
decap.
think
perhaps you
decaffeinated.
should
Yep. So all these
have
call and
this-
responses, they rhyme with each other.
I look that.
Okay,
There we go.
There we go.
Sweet. All right, there we go. So there, Rottingham,
It's a
boss
really
pirate
word.
done. So pretty good.
Yeah, that's the hardest part of the game.
Yeah, it's definitely the hardest part. A lot of RNG and a lot of just, you know, there's a lot of like quick movement in it. Like with save loads, you're trying to roll for different RNG and just got to be really, you got to be locked in for it. So this is kind of our final like chapter. Well,
Well,
no, actually, there's 2 chapters.
There
Yeah,
are two
yeah.
other chapters
Yeah.
after this, but they're both really short.
Yeah. So this is kind of all. Throughout all of this, just to keep in mind, we're trying to just do 2 things. So
ああ、いろいろと
one of our pirates
なんだろ
over
戦い方の技術を
from him.
教わって最終的に勝ったんだけど勝って地図を取り返したんだけど
Just keep that in mind. So
乗ってた船が島に衝突してしまった
Yeah, there's a whole
みたいな流れ
bunch
のように見える。
yep. So yeah, there's gonna be some insurance fraud going on. So insurance fraud.
You can.
There we go.
Okay.
Hey, maybe we can go $5 mode again like we did on Friday.
There we go, yeah.
Get some momentum going for that donation incentive to see the pirate dance as well.
Yes.
Also, I'm curious as well, as we don't get a lot of adventure game rap in speedrunning marathons, what's y'all's favorite adventure game of all time? I'll start. I remember there being a SpongeBob Lights Camera Pants adventure game for like PC, and it was like really funky, but I'm a weirdo. So feel free in chat to let us know via donations as well. What's your favorite adventure game of all time?
Yeah, very curious what all your favorite adventure game is, or if it's
Here's a-
Curse of Monkey Island.
あー酔っ払ってるバーテンダーにちっちゃい役だなこれ。卵と唐辛子混ぜて
And Hobtor has ran.
飲ませて目覚まさせてで話が進む。
All right. So this bartender, we are going to fake our own death here. So
ここはまだなんとなくやってることは分かりやすいか
So
な。
Yeah.
So
あれ
we fake our own death. Now we're here. So there's actually going to be an insurance agent who sets up shop here that we open up.
Yeah, he's from the previous games if you played.
Yep, so there he is.
うおなんだ
Yeah, so
Let's talk to her.
So later we're gonna go to the bartender. We're gonna fake our own death and get it. Yeah, we're gonna get into that. But so we're getting our fortune told. This fortune teller just tells us our fortune is terrible like 5 times. We're just like, hey, tell us our fortune. Oh, your fortune's awful. Don't no. Tell us our fortune. Nope, it's bad. No, and it keeps going. So.
Yeah. So now the second part of this insurance fraud scheme is we need to convince that the bar owner that we're part of his family.
Yep.
And I actually really think this is a well-designed puzzle. Basically, what we're doing is we're convincing him that we're part of.
ああ、ハンマーで叩いて、壁にかかってた絵が落ちて、で、何かが、
Yeah. So.
何これ
Exactly.
何これ
and yeah.
Yeah, there's a cutscene we skipped there where the bartender comes
これ
up
記念写真撮るやつ。
because he thinks he's looking at a painting of one of the family.
Yep.
So. There's a skeleton. This is the one good deed we do with this skeleton.
Surprisingly, right? Like you see
Yeah.
the skeleton and you're like, oh, Guybrush is going to do something.
白骨死体がある。
No, actually, no, that's the only person he's really nice to.
Yeah, we're gonna come back to that. So, but that's our one good deed coming up. All right. So we're gonna pretend we're part of the family here.
Yep, a lot of dialogue here.
Yep.
If we got some dialogue, then can I pop in with some good news?
Sure.
All right, we just got a $25 donation from Josh that says, "Great run. Hobtor is a boss," which officially gets us to that pirate dance incentive. So that has been met. Thank you all so much for your generous donations for P-Fund.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing? I need to.
What are things are happening?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I got excited.
Awesome. Yeah. We're gonna see. We'll see some pirate dancing going on. Should be fun. Okay, so we faked our own death again. So we're coming back to that. So because we convinced the bartender we're part of the family, we get to the family tomb. So now that we're in the family tomb, we meet a ghost. Can we get some for the ghost? Get a little scary ghost here. So there it is. And then we go back to instantly scaring a guy who's just reading. So, we were having our good deed for a while. But the skeleton from earlier, that was actually the fiance of that ghost there. So we're trying to reunite them.
Yeah. It's a love story.
Yeah. There's Stan. You might have seen Stan for a little bit there, the insurance shop agent. So.
Yep. We are going to go back and reunite this couple.
Yep. So, there's the crowbar. Don't worry about it. The crowbar and just a thing happens.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
Nothing is chaotic about this game. There.
Yeah. Guybrush totally didn't just destroy a large part of that hotel.
Yeah.
Hotel pub.
Kind of in the family tomb also. But we got a diamond, which we need. So we got one of the things we need, a diamond. So now insurance fraud. So can we get some insurance fraud? Let's go insurance.
Let's go insurance fraud.
Where's
Absolutely.
Where's my insurance fraud enthusiast here?
Speaking of insurance fraud, we have a $25 donation from Zero Counts that says, "Yerger! I want to see the pirates dance," which I guess piracy is kind of a form of fraud, right?
I will say so. Yeah. All right. So there, we did our insurance fraud. We took a life insurance policy on our own death, and so Stan there was like, "Well."
いやー、わかんないですよね、ストーリーね。僕もわからないです。
So we got a bunch of money for that. Now we are pretending to be one of my favorite foods, tofu. So we got a block of tofu on our head, and we throw some cheese to a lactose intolerant volcano, and it
うお、
explodes.
なんか、よ、
So that whole volcano just erupted. We're still just trying to get soap. This volcano erupted because Haggis is like, no, I don't want to get
Lotion,
soap.
yeah.
Lotion. Sorry, not soap.
Yeah, totally different.
Very, very different.
It's full of sugar
Yeah,
water now.
we could get soap anywhere.
You're right.
Okay, so now we're gonna go here.
これだいぶやばいのでは。
So we need the lotion to stick the ring on Elaine's finger there. We also need the diamond for that. That'll make her human again. we're also right
Gonna
now.
fix the lighthouse.
Yeah. So Hopter's actually making a magnet here. So we've got the light from some fireflies we found here. And we have it point north, so should be good there. Just have a barbecue going on there.
It's a cork with a magnetized pin stuck in it. Hey, neat.
There's the
Science is
magnet.
fun when you know the secret.
There we go, the nacho cheese.
I get
Nothing could go bad with that.
Okay, now we get the lotion.
There we go.
That was all for the lotion.
Yep, so we made a volcano erupt just to get that.
And we did a lot of stuff so this guy could take us to this other island.
Yep.
So we could play a game of poker.
Yep.
It's gonna be the long and short of it.
And so we're gonna just be dropped down here. We actually use this umbrella. There we go. To get
Okay,
into
let's
this.
see if I can do this correctly.
じゃあまあ解放というか、一応テキスト出てるから頑張って読めばわかるとは思うんですけど、
The head disappeared.
早すぎて無理なんよな。
Yeah, so it saves a little bit of time there. Otherwise, you might need to walk all the way up to the seat. So we play poker, and then shenanigans happen. They try to fight us, and we escape. But we got their diamond. Poker game. So.
Okay.
And then this should put us into our last section of the game with LeChuck's Carnival here. So we are going to be.
Option.
Oh, it's okay. A lot of different dialogue trees here. That's
Yep.
okay.
Now we're in a different dialogue tree.
Yeah, we'll get out of it. So we're in LeChuck's Carnival. We're going to be turned into Small Guybrush. You will see Small Guybrush. I do love his walk. It's pretty good. So we're actually doing a callback to one of the earlier puzzle we just did. So we were making a hangover recipe for it, and so we needed pepper,
egg, and the hair of the dog that bit you.
Yep. So all of those, and so we're doing the exact same thing here with Carnival edition. So we've got the dog there. We're gonna get pied. Yeah, we're gonna get pied here.
Yeah, we're totally
Yeah.
getting it pied. It's gonna look totally like we get this pie in our face.
Yeah.
まあ多分これパート5です。
Visible.
多分
Yeah,
My
you
favorite.
saw that pie?
遊園地っぽいとこなんで、まあそれっぽい言葉があるストーリーちょっと探してみたら、なんかあるにはあった。
We're gonna get some hair from Dingy Dog here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get the world's best snow cone.
ただ何やってんのかさっぱりわかんない。説明されてるんですけど。
On it. So it's very appetizing.
That meringue looks tasty.
But then we got back there. So this will be our final section of the run here.
Yeah, we have about a minute left of the run. I guess since the incentive was met, we will go back and do the pirate dance.
Yep.
I do have a save for that.
Okay, good. Okay.
で、元の姿に戻ってると。で、次にジェットコースターかな。ジェットコースターに乗る、これですね。これに乗るのが、パート6。
Yeah. So we're gonna make kind of an explosive here, and then we just need to beat LeChuck here.
Okay, time's coming up very soon.
So we're gonna blow up this monkey here.
Yep, we just need to light this fuse. The ghost pirate LeChuck's gonna come out, and we're gonna throw pepper in his face. Time is when my cursor disappears. Hopefully I'm
ペッ
standing
パー
in
ミ
the
ル、
right
ペッパー
spot.
ミル何に使ってんだこれ。
He won't come if you're not standing in the right spot.
Yeah, it's pretty particular.
I think this is correct though. Might be.
There we go.
Yep. And time.
よくわかんない。こう謎の実機やったら
Ooh, all right.
出てきた。
Let's hop right into
で、ガイブラッシュっていうのが。
pirate dancing. Okay. Since the incentive was met,
このボスっぽいおっちゃんらしいんですけど。
we may want to turn the game audio up a little
前のチャプターに戻った。
this bit, if that's possible. If not, no worries. Hopefully this works.
Yeah, here we go. All right.
パート3。ああ、そうかそうか。あれですね、ビット王でパイレーツダンス達成したので、今踊ってくれてますね。
All sing together here.
No
It's a
time
pirate
for
I was
song.
meant
We
to be.
got to
Sing
move.
sail. Trim the sails and roam the seas.
本来ここで達成してたらやる予定だったんですけど、達成してなかったんで、先に進めていって、で、今見たら達成してたから、
Less singing, more sailing.
When we defeat our wicked foe, his ship he will be bailing. If he try to fight us, you will get a nasty whacking. If you disrespect our singing, we will feed you to a kraken. A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam the sea.
I'm getting so sick of you guys and your rhyming.
We're ready to set sail, though the cannons need a priming. We're troublesome corsairs, and we've come to steal your treasure. We would shoot you on the downbeat, but we gotta rest 5 measures. A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam the sea.
Stop, stop, stop!
The brass is what we'll polish, and the deck is what we'll mop.
You say you're nasty pirates, scheming, thieving, bad bushwhackers. From what I've seen, I tell you, you're not pirates, you're just slackers.
A pirate I was meant to be. Trim the sails and roam the sea.
We'll surely avoid scurvy if we all eat an orange.
And,
Orange?
No, no. Guess the song's over then. Guess so. Okay, back to work.
And that's it.
Gee,
That's
feel a
it.
little
So shout outs to the Speedy Adventures Discord and shout outs
終わったかな
Frozen Spade for creating the speedrunning guide for Chris Spunky Island. I've been Hoptor.
I've been Gooby.
Thank you all. Enjoy the rest of the marathon.
はい。すみません。多分なんですけど、
So much Hub Tour for that.
ジェットコースターの先で出てきたやつ、倒したから、ビット王の、あれやったっていう流れっぽい。まあ、実は倒してたんですね、ラスボス。
My favorite adventure game is that one Yakuza game where you go to Hong Kong to find Land D.
これ、いや、わかるわけないんですよ。だって、もうそもそも知らないんで、何をやったらクリアかが。まあ、30分弱で終わってましたね、さっきもね。はい、ということでですね、ザッカー将軍モンチアイランドの RTA で、最後はまあ愉快なパイレーツダンスを披露していただきましたという感じになります。はい。終わりですよね。こう終わり、そうですね。はい。なんか撤収してる感じがあるんで、終わりっぽいです。はい、では次のチームの準備の方してまいります。一旦失礼します。
Wojo 42. Gonna be story mode 100%. And for those of you just tuning in now, this is Midwest Speedfest 2025, a charity speedrun marathon live from VGMCon Dimensional Rift near Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're live all 3 days of this convention, starting at 9:30 a.m. Central Time each day, showcasing amazing speedruns and raising funds for P-Fund Foundation. To donate, go to donate.midwestspeedfest.com or type !donate in chat and follow the link. The Transcend campaign is in its 3rd year of existence. This is perhaps the most critical moment to rally resources and support for Trans Plus people. This campaign is raising funds for distribution to partners across the region, doing on-the-ground work to protect and assist transgender and gender nonconforming people. When you take steps to visibly support Trans Plus people, you play a critical role in protecting their lives. Together, we can rise above hate and provide necessary resources to help Trans Plus people from across the region live full, safe, and affirmed lives.